Theresa, be quiet.
No.
What's going on? It's No Pants Friday after dark. After dark. Where'd your sunglasses go?
Oh, I don't know.
You lost all your stuff.
I know, it's too hot.
We're like all sweaty and shiny.
I know, it is like,
Whew.
it's hot in here.
Whew.
We're
What's
in
happening,
Arizona.
everybody? Hey, please let us know what's happening right now.
It's a
Oh,
clock.
the
It's
clock.
letting us know it's 7
Oh,
o'clock.
we started on time.
There you go.
My mom's clock never lies.
Let us know if you can hear us okay, if you can see us okay, all that jazz. We just want to make sure that we're good because obviously we're on a different setup right now. And Theresa is being naughty.
Yep.
Should we talk
You can
about
hear us and
should we
see
talk
us.
about how you beat me yesterday? Oh, you guys, she punched me so hard in my right arm and now my left arm. That one wasn't as hard though. You're kind of losing it. What's going on, everybody? And guess what? Guess what? So we're right
We got
now.
The real Stitch. Frenchie's
What?
in the house.
Frenchie?
I haven't seen you in forever, girl.
So not only are we in Phoenix. Well, we're not technically in Phoenix. We were in
Gilbert.
We're in Gilbert right now,
Gilbert,
right outside of
Arizona.
Phoenix. But also we actually have a live studio audience. What's up? It's huge. It's huge. And then the dog.
And then there's
Say hi
Sadie.
to Sadie.
Hi, Sadie.
Sadie girl. Hi, Sadie girl.
All right. Hey, everybody, introduce yourselves really quick. You go.
Jenny Young. Holly Walker.
That's okay. Charles Burness. Amanda Moore.
Woohoo! And then there's mom is behind the
Mom's
screen.
hiding in the corner. Teresa's mom does not want to be on camera. She is in the witness protection program. So
It's true.
we need to keep her identity secret,
Yeah.
but she does make the very best tacos.
She makes the best gringo tacos, and they're so good. She has a secret recipe that she can't let anyone know, so that's why we can't tell you where we are, what she looks like.
Tell you, but then we have to kill you.
Teresa!
That would be Liz's
Teresa! Anyway, so here we are. We're hanging out, and this is our second episode of our new No Pants Friday After Dark. I will say it's a mockery of a sham right now because I am wearing pants. And I'm wearing shorts.
And
I
for
think
the
we all
record,
have pants
So
on.
is everybody else in the room.
Yes, yes. I felt like I had to be respectful of Teresa's mother and maybe wear some pants. So I am wearing shorts right now. I apologize. I know that
It's a mockery of a sham.
mockery of a sham, mockery of a travesty of a sham.
Okay.
And I apologize because I feel like I always try to be very honest and transparent with all of you. And right now I'm wearing
I'm wearing
pants,
pants.
and it's No Pants Friday, and it's just not acceptable. So please, all of you, please take your pants off for me.
You need to take your pants off in solidarity on your side of the screen.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Oh, Victoria Smith says that she loves my new hair. Yeah, I had to
Buffering.
go. What's that? What's buffering? Am I buffering?
Mhm.
Uh-oh. I don't know. Is everybody buffering?
Oh, they can see mom's rocking chair rocking. There you go.
Really?
Oh, she stopped rocking now.
Anyway, Victoria Smith says, love the new hair. I had to go and get it shorn.
Get all your hairs cut.
Get all my hairs cut, get it shorn before we came on the trip because it was getting a little out of control. So I appreciate it.
I got my hairs did too.
Okay,
Mhm.
buffering happens when the ad starts up. Okay, if you refresh, you should be fine.
Okay, good.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
So
So if you were here when we had our first episode with Callie, then you know kind of what the deal is. But we've got like a series of questions that we ask. What's going on back there?
It's hot.
We have a series of questions that we ask. What?
nothing else. Just say it's wicked warm.
It's wicked warm. It's wicked warm.
The AC's on. It's kicking in.
We have a series of questions that we ask, and then because it's kind of special and we're here in Arizona, we do have a little game to play tonight as well, which an unsuspecting member of our live studio audience, an unsuspecting member of our live studio audience will be joining us for said game. I don't know which one's it going to be.
Ooh, I don't know. It's a little blurry over
Yeah, don't worry about it.
there. Okay.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, so should we get right into it? So
Hey, Trish, you are not the only one that can say wicked. I grew up saying wicked, girl.
Trish!
Trish.
Trish is coming to Phoenix she's coming to Phoenix in 2 weeks.
Yeah, Trish.
So
Okay,
let's
so
talk about last night first. What did we do last night?
What did we do last night?
What did we do last night?
I don't know. I don't even remember. It's
Last night we were all
I
at.
was like, what did we do last night?
Last night was the meetup, the EV's meetup, which is East Valley Innovative eBay Sellers.
It's all about the acronym.
Yeah. Technically, I learned this recently. Technically, it's not an acronym. It's initialism. It's only an acronym if it creates a real word.
EVs is a real word.
Okay, let's look up the
What?
dictionary. EVs.
EVs is a nickname for Evelyn, who happens to be
That's
my
not-
grandniece.
That's not a word.
She is a person. It is a word.
Anyway, so BOSS
And
is an
boss.
acronym. EVs is initialism.
Okay, Liz.
I just
military
recently learned this.
acronyms.
I'll Google it.
Yeah, Google it. Google it. Prove me right. Ask Siri.
Okay.
Hold on. We need to see.
So last night we were at the meetup. So
Mhm.
we were the guest speakers at the
Mhm.
meetup.
Oh,
We had a
very
lot of fun.
fancy.
A lot of fun meeting people in the audience.
Mhm,
A couple that are in the chat right now. Miss Bonnie and Larry from Tonopah.
Yeah, they drove from
And-
Tonopah, which has got to be an hour and a half. Like
Mhm.
we had probably one of the best
G
turnouts. we've ever
Jasso
had.
was there last night, and it was fun to actually meet her in person.
mhm.
So yeah, we had
People traveled.
everybody
from
that's in this room was there, of course.
Yeah, there was like 40 people there, I think.
well, except Jenny.
40, about 45.
She didn't
45.
care.
There were 45 people there. We packed his house.
We packed
Which
the
is
house,
pretty
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah. Fortunately,
Um,
we have a fabulous seller that allows us to opens her home to us every month so that we can meet there. And I mean, it's perfect. Like there was plenty of room for 45 people. So that was
Yeah, and you could have fit another 20 in there if we had
Yeah.
to. But it was up to there were no more seats. So
Yeah.
that was pretty good.
It's
Pretty
It's-
cool.
yeah.
I heard a rumor that it was like the biggest turnout you've ever had for that group.
I think so. I think maybe like the first meetup I had was in the 45 to 50 range.
Yeah.
So it was, I mean,
So basically, the first meeting you had, and then the people who were disappointed never came back again. Don't punch me!
I'm not a puncher. I don't know why I started doing that to you.
But it was really fun. We got to give away lots of prizes.
Yeah, we had a ton of raffle prizes.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, shipping supplies.
Anyway,
Where
That's
is
an
the
eBay
group
swag.
pic? We will. Teresa will post some pictures. Katie took the group pic. And
Trisha, I have to tell you a story. So recently, the phones that we have, what are they? The Samsung Galaxy, whatever. Recently, there was an update where it makes it so that when you do a selfie, it automatically has it set to like single portrait. And if you don't switch it over, it's like you take the picture and you think everything's framed in normally, and then when you go to look at it, it like has zoomed in and cropped out. So basically, the group picture that we took, it has my face like this, and it's just like this. And Vicky's not even in the picture because of the size.
because I was on one side, it cut off like 10 people on one side of the group photo. So
But I do have a really cool panoramic picture.
Yeah, and I took some pictures too, but I haven't. I post them in the Evie's Facebook group, and
we can post them in Boss too.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
post them in Boss.
Anyway, so then today we're doing basically 2 full days of thrifting.
Mm-hmm.
So today was day 1.
Yep.
We hit a few savers. You got to go to Goodwill.
Mhm.
I did one of the Buffalo exchanges.
Mm-hmm.
We found quite a bit of stuff, especially the first stop.
Yes.
Yeah,
You found Theresa that we're going to be doing Sunday live haul. It'll be earlier this week because we need to get on the road. So it'll probably be maybe like noon. We don't know for sure. We'll tell you. But Theresa, give them a teaser. Don't tell them what you found, but tell us what the
What did you
ROI is
spend?
going to be. What'd you spend?
I don't remember.
Are
It
you
was like
serious?
$7.
You said
Oh.
I bought something for $8.
Oh, that.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the first stop we went to where I did retail arbitrage. Okay, because you videoed.
Okay, the best thing that you got today,
Okay, so
you paid $8 for.
I paid $8, and I could sell it for $1,300.
$1,300.
And let me tell you why I found this. I found this because I was bored and I was in the thrift store and I was on my
Because
phone.
she doesn't like thrift stores
I'm not
because
a
they're
thrifter,
boring.
but I was on my phone and I was like, hey, and I looked something up and I was like, wow.
Yeah. So Sunny wants to know if Vicky bought any more dinosaur computers. No.
Not yet, but we're going garage sailing
Mhm.
tomorrow, and there is always hope. There's supposed to be, I think there's a lot of old people that live around here.
Hey,
So
hey.
now mom's in the picture.
Wait, where's Mom?
Mom just pulled forward when I said that. I can only see the edge of the rocking chair, but it's close.
So
but
wait,
no, what I was going to say real quick.
The community sale tomorrow is household families. That's
Yeah.
That's in the community I used to live in. Where we're at now is a 55 and older community.
But what I want to say in response to that question is, I had finished at one of the savers and I was done, but Vicki was still looking. And so I went and was scouting behind the counter, how they have all that stuff behind the counter. And I saw something that looked really cool. I didn't know what it was. It was like this kind of tall, it was some sort of like computer type thing. It had all these buttons and switches. And then I was looking at it and I could see like the title of it. And I figured out it was like a flight simulator thing. It's part of like this whole set of a flight simulator. And I looked it up and it sells for, the used one sells for like $600, $500. They had it priced at $100. So I'm like all excited because I'm like, I'm going to find this for Vicki. It didn't have a power cord. And so I went to the back wall and I'm like going through all the cords and I finally found one that would fit to it, tested it out, didn't work. Oh. So I was bummed. So
it would have been a good find.
Well, yeah.
It was the find that almost was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kent, we started without you. Come on, you're late. All right, let's do the first part of our little question thing. This is like kind of our reselling, getting to know you, because nobody knows who T-Money is. Like, who is T-Money?
Hi, my name is Theresa.
Hi, Theresa.
All right, so let's just,
that's a different meeting. I'm sorry.
So maybe some people don't know, but give us like a really quick overview of like how you got involved with reselling. Because I know you have like, you worked in the corporate world, you worked at, was it Arizona State?
Yeah, I worked in higher ed for 30 years. So I started selling on eBay in 1997. So that's why my store is Club Red 97. I started selling red things. And so, but I worked in higher ed doing operations and finance for 30 years. I worked at USC, I worked at UC Irvine, ASU. And then I went full-time 3.5 or 4.5 years ago. I lost track. 4.5 years ago. And so now that's what I do.
Yeah. All right. Would you like to ask a question?
Yes. So part of this After Dark, we actually have an outline of questions. Anyone that watched the show that we did with Callie, probably 5 or 6 weeks ago, that was our first one. So we're going to have a set formula of questions that we're going to ask people. It's kind of like, inside the Actors Studio, James Lipton. That was kind of where I got the idea for it.
No actors inside
Stole
the
it.
studio.
Yep, I stole it.
Real quick though, Susie Biatch is in the chat and she says T-Money. She's an eBay legend.
She is.
Susie is the one that gave me that nickname. It makes me laugh every time somebody says.
For anyone who doesn't know, Susie Biatch, as I like to call her, is the one who was lucky enough to get a lap dance from Casey Ferris, Rockstar Flipper, at the live show in Vegas. Okay, go ahead.
That was by far the funniest moment of the entire week, I think. Okay, so you did tell us a little about yourself already. So we'll
I skipped that one because we know Theresa.
Yeah, we already know who Theresa is. So, and we did the, how did you get involved with reselling? How's that? How did you get started?
I started selling when I was working at USC. We had a warehouse full of old computers and I was like, eBay, let's try to sell it. So I started selling it for work, selling stuff for work. And then actually that was before 97. And then silly me got rid of that ID because back in the day you could look up anybody's account by their email address. And so I got rid of that account because it was my work email address. And then I created the new one. But I started selling old Next Computers, which is the company that Steve Jobs had before he had Apple.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, so what is the weirdest thing that you've ever sourced/sold?
The weirdest thing I ever sold was light bulbs, 4-year-old light bulbs out of my house. I took all the old light bulbs, their floodlights, and then I replaced them with the CFS. Hello.
What's happening over there? Who do I need to yell at?
Mute.
Our computer tech people are failing on computer tech over there right now.
So anyway,
they missed the mute button.
So it was the old bad for the environment light bulbs, and they'd been in my house for 4 or 5 years. So I bought the new CFS fluorescent ones, whatever they are. And then I took the old ones out, put them in the bubble packages, and then I just shipped them out. I'm like, let me see what these will sell for. And I made more than half the money back from selling those old light bulbs that I did from the new ones. 4-year-old, 5-year-old light bulbs.
That's awesome.
That was weird.
That really is crazy.
Pretty cool. All right. Okay. Next.
What tips or tricks have you picked up from your job? Your job being a reseller.
I don't know.
Okay. What? Okay, if you had one chance
So-
to give a new reseller one chance to give them a single tip that you think is super important to help them be successful, what would it be? What's like your kind of signature tip?
Buy low, sell high, do it often. No.
No.
Okay, so I mean, there's a lot of things. Don't be afraid to
One.
ship international, learn shipping. I mean, these are just the standard tips that you give to everybody. So I don't, the one thing that I learned from my job is that I think that the numbers analysis, that kind of stuff is just, it helps me in my business.
Mhm.
And I did it for 30 years in the corporate world, so.
All right. DuPage pick error. Okay, next question, Elva. Okay, so then
Thank you.
real quick, this is a question I like to ask because I think it's interesting what people say. When did you first realize that you were an adult? Like have that realization of like, oh,
Way too young.
do you remember like a time?
The moment where you were like, oh my God.
Okay, I'll tell you, I was 22. I ended up in ICU with no insurance. And for the next 5 years, I made a $255 payment to the hospital to pay for that.
Oh, wow.
Everybody else was buying a car and I bought my life. I don't know. So that's adulting.
Okay, yep.
That's
a good one.
adulting.
All right.
Or taking my weekly paycheck and going to the pharmacy and buying all my asthma medicine. That's adulting.
It's true. It's true. Okay, Sherry Gall says, T-Money is a great guest. Quote, I don't know, LOL.
I could be one of those.
All right, we're
I
gonna.
need to ask one more question here.
Yeah.
If you go to the chat, Susie Biatch worked at USC some of the same years that you did, I believe. So she was asking, what years did you work at USC?
Well, I know because she lives in Marina Del Rey, and
She was there from 1985 to 1992.
94 to I forget.
We
11 years or
missed each
something.
other.
So Susie, I worked at Information Sciences Institute on Admiralty Way in the Marina. So it's right by you.
All right. Well, listen, since Theresa has given lame, I don't know answers, let's liven this party up, guys. Okay, we're going to play a game. Before we get to like our 7 short answer questions, we're going to play a game. So you guys know how much I love me some Skittles. Love me some lime Skittles. And it's been kind of a thing that whenever we find like a new kind of Skittles or somebody sends us a new kind of Skittles, we like to do like a little taste test on the show. Well, we were, I think we were at like Walgreens.
Yeah.
And I saw these Skittles and I'm like, oh man, we have to get those. And I was like, we have to get those. We'll take them with us to Arizona and we're going to make a game out of it. So they're called zombie Skittles. Okay. So it says zombie Skittles. I have them here. I have them here in a bowl. So we got the bowl full of Skittles. Zombie Skittles. Okay. Here's the deal. It says most taste delicious, but some taste like a rotten zombie. Dare to try? Okay, so here's the flavors in here. There's blood red berry,
That one.
mummified melon, petrifying citrus punch, chilling black cherry, and boogeyman blackberry. And then there's the secret rotten zombie one. So we're gonna play a game, guys. We're gonna play a game here. And we're gonna make Holly come up and play with us. Look at her. She says no. Wait. I have to show the. Come on, Holly. Come on, Holly. Yes, she can. Come on, Holly. She's like sad. She's like, why would you do this to me?
Hey, come over here.
All right, come over here.
Here, sit on my knee.
So this is how.
No.
No, you don't have to answer any questions. It's just on Theresa's lap. Okay, here's how it's gonna work. So the 4 of us are gonna play. Okay. So first, let's draw cards. Whoever picks the lowest card has to go first, and then we'll go from there. Basically, you will pick one Skittle, and you'll eat it. And if it's a zombie Skittle, you're out. If it's a normal Skittle, you're still in, and we'll keep going until there's only one person left.
Well, we've got to do it quickly, though. We're going to do the show as we're doing
Don't
that, right?
be sassy. No, this is fun.
Yeah, let's just.
Oh.
Okay, come on.
Come
pick
on,
a card.
Mom.
Pick
Pick a card. Just pick. They're okay. They're shuffled, but pick one.
I don't care. I get to pick.
Ugh, I don't care. You pick one. You pick one.
I won't be good at disguising.
We'll just
if I
go
get a
around
zombie
We'll go
card.
around clockwise from whoever is the lowest.
Oh,
So who's the lowest?
you are.
I'm 10. You're queen. You're queen. You're king. Jeez.
I know.
So I have to go first. Now going first is a liability because that means I have the first chance of getting out and tasting something disgusting. Okay, but if you go last, which is going to be you.
No, she goes last.
No, it's
Hello.
clockwise.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I gotcha.
Anyway, we'll go clockwise. So
Didn't know
she
somebody
is in
so
the best
complicated.
position because hypothetically, all 3 of us could get zombie Skittles, and then you would automatically be the winner without even having to eat one Skittle.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
All right, guys. Here we go. Kara Cooper wants to know: are those cards thrifted?
No, they were a gift.
All right. Here we go.
They're Mountain
I'm
Dew
a
cards.
Mountain
She
Dew
likes
person.
Mountain Dew.
Here we
My
go.
sister would buy me Mountain Dew cards.
That's
all the
right,
time.
Susie. Don't mess with the made up rules.
All right. So we're gonna go with. I just picked out an orange one. This is supposed to be a petrifying citrus punch Skittle. Tastes pretty good.
Okay.
Tastes pretty good.
All right.
All right, you're next.
Me, okay, it's a no-brainer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going for the red one.
Mm-hmm. How was it? How was it? Is it gross?
No, it's actually pretty good.
You're a liar.
She's like totally made a face.
She went like that. She went,
I did it on purpose. It's,
No.
it's a very. You want to
promise? No. All right, we'll believe you for now. We'll believe you for now. Okay,
It's
next
a berry
one.
one.
Holly. Go with purple. Go for it. We'll see how.
All right. I like purple. I'm going with purple too. Wait.
All right, all right. How is it?
It's a purpley.
It's purpley.
something.
Purpley. All right, here goes. Here goes mine. I wonder how many there are actually in here. All right, I'm going
Oh, we don't
purple.
take the whole bag.
All right. Taste purpley.
I'm going with red.
Just
I'm
give me a
always
long-
going to go with red.
Shut your mouth. It's me.
It's the anticipation.
Red,
Mm-hmm. Go for it. Next one.
berry.
Okay.
I'll do blue.
Okay.
There's
It's
going to
good.
be one. There's going to be one in there.
Berry.
Good. Blue.
Keep going.
Man, this is like making me nervous because I'm like, who's gonna get green?
Berry.
There. If it's a trick and all of them are normal and you just go through the whole time. being
Plot
scared
twist.
of
They all
being-
taste the same.
Oh. 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 Uh-oh.
It seriously tastes like poop. It tastes
Right.
like a fire.
It's just like I know. All right, Holly, you are excused.
She's like, I'm gonna go throw up now.
All right, mine is normal. Keep going. Mine is okay. We'll see over there. Okay, there we go. How's that? Did you already eat yours?
Yep.
Okay. I'm doing green. No, it's melon. That's because it's melon. I hate melon, so I don't know why I picked a
I'm
green one.
sticking with the red ones every time. Okay, I can't eat this much candy.
You have to.
You're a liar. I saw you with Good and Plenty this
I
morning.
know, but that's like. I know.
It's
I
fine,
got
berry.
the whole bag of Good and Plenty today.
That one like doesn't taste like anything. Did it take a while to come out?
I don't know. Can we move on and do something else and then
No.
we'll come back to this?
No.
I
You've
think
eaten
there's
it.
only one.
No.
Oh my gosh, I'm so over this.
All right, we'll quit.
Thank you.
Holly's the one who got it. Choose our victim.
I'll still eat them.
Okay. Throughout the show, Vicky's going to continue to eat them, so we'll wait.
And you'll
and see.
know.
You'll know. You'll know. You'll know.
Oh.
All right. So, so for the next part of the show is when we have our 7 questions, and these are the ones that we do every single time, and they're short answer. Okay. So
Yes.
no. They're relatively short answer, but however, like last time, sometimes I will ask
A follow-up question.
follow-up question.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, so the first one, what, Theresa, is your least favorite word?
I don't have one. Okay, no, I did. Okay, stupid.
You don't like stupid? Like why?
But
Why?
here's the thing. I said that to my mom, and she's like, I think things are stupid, but I don't like to call people stupid.
So you don't like it when people call somebody
Yeah.
stupid? All right.
That's
All
fair.
Okay. Okay.
Having an asthma attack.
Are you?
Too much laughing.
If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Zombie Skittles.
No. You would think today was good and plenty, but I would go with my mom's lasagna.
Ooh, we haven't had the mom's
She has another
lasagna.
secret ingredient.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Spinach.
Okay. All right. That's very secret.
You just gave away your secret. Good job.
It was in the Daily Breeze in 1972.
Okay. What movie can you watch over and over again without getting tired of it?
Can I do two?
Sure.
League of Their Own.
Okay.
Shawshank Redemption.
Okay.
Shawshank
right.
is my all-time favorite movie.
Yep.
It's funny because earlier
Top Gun.
we had to go to come over here for tacos and for doing the show, and I needed to do 2 or 2 posts in the group, and so I was like, "Quick, somebody say a movie!" And so Theresa said, "League of Their Own," and so that's why if you're in the boss group, you'll see that I used a picture from.
I didn't see which picture it was yet. I
Yeah,
haven't been on
there you
social.
go.
It was
There
the
you go.
picture. There's no crying in baseball.
Oh, okay.
All right, next one's you.
Oh, ooh, this is a good one. If someone narrated your life, who would you want it to be?
Sally Field.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
dig it.
That's my
I can dig it.
doppelganger.
Is it?
Sally Field from Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mhm.
When I was 20 or 10 years younger.
Okay. What's something that you're interested in that most other people aren't? Because there's something that you're really into, and you're like, I can't say I don't know. Like something that you have a passion for, and maybe when you tell other people about it, they're like,
eBay? No. That's a different answer. I thought of something.
What?
But now I don't remember it. Passion for things that other people don't.
yeah, something
Mom?
that you find really interesting that other people are kind of like.
No.
No, there's lots of people who are into quilting.
Quilting
Quit
is a
feeding their answers.
multi-billion-dollar industry.
Yeah.
Okay.
How rude. How rude.
I don't know.
Sunny, she's not a hooker.
Yeah.
What?
Hooking rugs.
Hooking
She said hooking rugs.
no.
She
Although
said she's not a hooker.
I would say one thing. I mean, it's not necessarily something that other people aren't interested in. 'Cause there are plenty of people, but you get really excited about like learning new things.
I do.
Like she went to the Apple store to buy a new phone or an iPad. I don't remember why. And
I took to take some classes.
okay, well, she found out that they give out free classes, and all of a sudden she's like, okay, I signed up for like 7 different classes, so tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm taking
Something like that.
I'm taking coding.
I'm taking coding for beginners, and then it's like, I'm sorry,
But she doesn't have enough going on.
yeah, I'm sorry, but the average person does not do that. Does not seek out taking classes to learn all kinds of stuff like that.
I have things that I need to figure out and ideas I need to
Implement.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's the word I use to influence. Okay.
All right. Anyway.
Which plays into one of these questions, but go ahead.
If you could attempt any profession, what would it be and why?
I want to be a professional softball player, like League of Their Own. When I walked out of that movie in 1992 or 4, I was born too late.
Yeah. Did you play softball in high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
In college.
In college?
I played softball for 1 year.
Were you on a
junior
softball
high.
scholarship?
No.
No. Were you?
I only played at the community college, and then I went ATVing and got in an accident, and that ended my career.
What was your position?
Catcher.
Oh.
Catcher and third base.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Did you ever get in any fights with the umpire?
Nope.
No.
But I still
She's
have.
too nice.
I know.
That's not true. Did you saw her hit me?
That's true. She's abusive.
My 34-inch, 38-ounce bat that I can't swing anymore. 38-ounce bat is heavy.
All right. Last of these questions. What is the funniest joke you know by heart?
That's not the last question.
Yeah, it is. It's right
about the
here.
Professional thing.
What do you mean?
If you could.
We just said that.
Oh, you're right.
Old.
I was gonna. Okay.
Old.
Senile.
Okay. So
That was a senile moment right there.
because I got another answer, and then because we just talked about League of Their Own,
What was your other answer then?
in my next life I'm going to be a computer programmer.
Okay.
So
You're gonna be coding for iPhones.
or something.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I can see that.
Okay.
Okay. Funniest joke you know by heart.
So here's the funniest joke that I learned in 5th grade.
She's already. You guys.
So
She's
here's
already
Katy.
laughing. She's like. You know when like you are telling some story and you think it's so funny you can't even get the words out. She's doing that over her own joke right now.
Okay,
You
so
better
and
go
it
ahead.
does every single time I tell this joke for 40-something years. It's
even gonna get it out. And we know it's a clean joke because it's Theresa, so that makes it even funnier. But she's dying.
Why do women wear perfume and makeup?
You didn't hear. Why do women wear perfume and makeup?
Like a joke I told in 5th grade. Because they stink and they're ugly.
Because they stink and they're ugly.
Because they stink and they're ugly.
It's the dumbest joke ever. Every single time I
Hold
tell
on.
it.
Wait. We need to delve
I
into
think
this a
her
little bit.
laughter is the only funny part about that joke.
We need to delve. Whatever. We need to delve into this a little deeper. Okay, so this is a funny joke that you know by heart. You've been telling this joke since you were a kid.
I don't get it.
Okay. My question is, where did you hear it, or did you make it up yourself?
I don't remember, but I've been telling you since I was in 5th grade. It's like, there's another one.
That sounds like a 10-year-old made that joke up, right?
Why?
There's another one, guys. There's another one.
Why did the monkey fall out of the tree? Because he
Why?
was dead.
I don't think I've
So
ever
what
seen Theresa laugh this hard.
So what we've learned tonight is that Theresa Cox, aka T Money, the lover of all newbies, one of the most supportive and positive people I know, has lived a very dark life. There's a lot of darkness underneath that. The facade of positivity.
It's the dumbest joke. So if any of you did those eBay shorts at eBay Open, one of the things they do is they have you tell a joke. And I know it. They don't ever to say the joke on film, but if they want to get the cutaway, yeah, but they want to get you laughing.
Mm-hmm.
So I was laughing like this during that whole joke. Now I can't breathe.
Yeah. Okay, wait, Sadie,
Theresa is as honest and straightforward as you come, and everybody in the chat is saying somebody gave Theresa edibles.
She is puffing on her inhaler, but that's for her asthma.
If I laugh too much, my asthma kicks in.
Allison, Big Drip Thrift, says Theresa is officially a 10-year-old boy.
Kara Cooper asked, were those Skittles dosed with anything?
I don't think so. Why'd you stop eating them? Are you getting scared? You getting scared? You scared? Why'd you stop? Usually, guys, if you leave Skittles around, they're gone in like 2 seconds. For some reason, there's a lot of Skittles left.
Here, I'll have a red one.
I have a Skittles weakness.
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have
So now, well, I mean, does anybody from the live studio audience want to ask any questions?
I was just going to say,
Let's ask the live studio audience questions.
I was going to ask them a question.
Oh. Okay.
So the cameras are going to be turned on them.
All right. Ooh.
And since we've already tortured poor Holly.
She did have to taste a fart.
Yep. We are going to ask, I will say,
What are you gonna ask?
I think we're going to ask the audience their favorite jokes.
Oh, okay. How about this? Does anybody, Liz, I see that look on your face.
Nobody can top mine.
Rude.
Let's just say that. Come on. Come on.
You're kind of giving them, that's a tough question to ask.
Ask him another one of those questions on the thing.
Yeah.
Give me the paper.
Give me the paper. You can ask one of these questions.
Yeah.
How about this? Guys at home, give us some questions to ask our live studio audience.
We have List Perfectly in the house.
We want to try, we got List Perfectly in the house.
No List Perfectly questions. Ask the girls questions.
Yeah.
I think we can ask them questions about them, but not about the product tonight.
Okay.
So
They're here. They're here as boss members,
That's
as
fair.
friends, as studio
sellers.
audience, as fellow sellers.
Yeah.
They're not here to talk about
That's fair.
the business. They need a break for a minute, and this
All
is
right.
their break.
All right, guys. So,
Yay!
so please, you guys at home, please give us some questions, and we'll start.
wait, what? Okay.
Everybody's saying jokes, but we appreciate the jokes, guys. Ask us some questions, and we will ask some of our live studio audience. These are fellow sellers from around
from Colorado.
Yeah.
Jenny Young from Gilbert.
Mm-hmm.
Holly from Queen Creek.
I don't know what Teresa's been eating.
All right, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Pop Rocket wants to know, what is your favorite thing to thrift? So let's say it's like the most ideal day of thrifting ever. You walk into a thrift store, maybe you're doing retail arbitrage, and what is the first thing you see that's going to make it like the best day of thrifting for you? What do you love to thrift? Jenny, go.
Come on.
What gets you pumped?
What's the first section you could visit when you go to the thrift store?
I do the bags on the walls.
Okay.
First.
There you go.
All right. Polly.
I don't know. I do clothes, so it would probably be like when I find Lululemon.
All
Can they
right.
hear you? Can you hear these guys?
Yeah. Holly says when she finds Lululemon. Liz.
Linens.
Linens. All
You
right.
killed it today in the linens.
What did you get in linens
Really?
today?
Did I miss? You got linens?
Yeah.
Oh, you yes. You did some. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah. And you've done like pillow shams and stuff like that. So you go. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right, Clara. How about you?
Coats and jackets.
I love coats and jackets too.
Women's, men's. Do you care?
You know what? I like women's.
All right. All right. How about you, Amanda?
Coats and jackets, men's. Yeah.
All right. I can feel that.
I have an ice like silver tap baggies.
Oh. What just happened? What just happened? Oh! We didn't have a swing.
I don't know what I swear to God, vomit.
Oh. What does it taste like?
Vomit.
I'm so sad we didn't have it on screen. You guys, all of a sudden, she goes, whoa! Whoa!
Give me that. I'm not eating this. Give me that.
Not getting near it. Get that soda right there. You're not touching my beer.
Thanks, Mom. Look, I got a tissue from Mom. See, she is a mom and a grandma. Oh my
Okay.
God, that was gross. I need a mint.
Okay. Somebody, I'm looking for the super chat. Somebody did a super chat. I want to make sure I pop it up on the screen.
It was Clark West.
Oh, here we go.
Amanda.
Yeah, Amanda, Clark West Trading. $9.99 super chat to buy Theresa a joke book and more Skittles, which Vicky.
Thanks a lot, Clark.
I'm done. I'm good. That was from Amanda. Now I have Skittles PTSD. Exactly.
That was Katy.
Now I want to mix those in. The next time I get Skittles, I'm going to mix those in.
And that'll keep Vicky from eating your Skittles.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. My fat ass doesn't need any more Skittles. So
All right, back to let's go back to our live studio audience. We had some good questions in here. There was one I wanted to see. Where is it? Oh, I like Susie Biatch's question. She says, ask them if they have any unusual skills. So this has nothing to do, it doesn't have to have anything to do with reselling. Do you have an unusual skill, something that you're good at that maybe will surprise us?
Liz,
Yeah?
I don't think everybody knows, but Liz is retired military, so she could probably kill everybody in this room. At least seven different ways without us knowing that it was coming.
Yeah.
I would think.
All right, anybody have an unusual skill? No?
Nothing. After that.
Not after that.
Apparently Liz's special skill is murder.
I can speak many languages.
All right,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, that's right. She can.
How many? 4. Oh, wow.
Impressive.
That's impressive.
That is impressive.
We are lazy Americans. We generally speak 1, sometimes 2, if we're
Can I
lucky.
tell a joke? There's a good joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, who's got a joke?
How do
Clara.
you call someone that speaks 3 languages?
Ow.
Trilingual, right?
Right.
2 languages?
Bilingual.
1 language.
American.
That's pretty good. Okay. Ooh,
Heather,
this
oh,
is-
Heather's in the chat. Heather is hardly ever in the chat.
Hey. Okay, so Heather says, go around the group and ask how long each has been reselling and what's your favorite part of the job. So Amanda, how about you go first? How long have you been involved in reselling and what's your favorite part of it?
Yeah, since 2003. So I guess
16 years, and of course, sourcing is my favorite part. I love the hunt. I love the find. That excitement when you find like gold on the hanger is my favorite.
She loves the sourcing, guys. That's she's a weird one.
That oddball.
All right, how about you, Clara?
I guess I like the part of the sales part, the process.
Okay.
And understanding the customer.
All right, sales part, the process, understanding the customer.
Okay.
Liz, how about you? How long and what's your favorite part?
I was part-time from 2000 to very part-time casual from 2002 to 2016. And then full-time since then. And of course, sourcing is always great, right? But I just get the thrill of packaging it up and taking it to the post office and knowing that it's getting out of the house.
Okay.
I like just seeing it gone and moving it.
All right, awesome. So like kind of the end of the process.
Yes, getting it out and you can just start again.
All right, Holly, how long have you been doing it? And
About 4 years.
okay, what's your favorite part?
I too like the a treasure hunt.
Mhm.
Treasure
She
hunt.
likes the treasure hunt. Yep.
How about you?
About 8 years, I guess, and it's the sourcing. Definitely not the taking pictures part.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Okay.
ahead.
So Chris had a question that I wanted to ask. Where did it go? I'm gonna find. Oh, this one. So Christiane, she asked, not who your favorite is. Who is your least favorite movie actor? Do you have a least favorite where like you see a preview for a movie and you're like, ugh? What about you? Do you have one?
I'm sure I do. I'm sure there's more than one.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Renee Zellweger.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. She always looks like she's sucking on a lemon.
The only thing I ever liked her, I liked her in Empire Records, and that was like the last time I enjoyed her in a movie.
Seriously,
That
she's
new
like
movie Judy Garland.
she
She
always.
looks like Judy Garland.
I can't.
How is that again?
She's always pursed her lips and looks like she's sucking on a lemon.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Drives me crazy.
Anybody else have a least favorite? No. Nobody else full of hate and rage? Okay.
Just me? Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, Woody Allen. I am with you,
I was
Lori.
going to say Woody Allen.
There you go.
Yeah.
I second that. Yes.
I do not understand the obsession with Woody Allen
Yeah.
for several reasons. I think he's a scumbag, but also I think he's a terrible actor, and his movies are. I don't understand the obsession.
Yeah.
Does nothing for me.
Okay. Tracy wants to know, what holy grail item have you yet to find? Is there something that you just wish you could find and you haven't found it yet? Anyone? No. Nothing.
I think I found almost every Holy Grail at least once.
Okay.
What about you? Supreme something?
No.
Amazing still. Okay, finding a Vicuna kitten overcoat.
Whoa.
A what?
Kitten. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Chitin, kitten, or whatever. A Vicuna chitin overcoat. That would be Vicuna.
Don't even know what that is.
I don't even know what that is.
Vicuna is the most rare wool in the world, and it comes from South America. And it's these little, they're like llamas, but they're high in the mountains, and so the fur is like luxuriously soft.
Ooh.
Is that soft, long, curly?
It's not curly. That would be shearling. It's things like a llama,
It's like a llama.
sweater, but it's lighter and warmer.
Interesting.
Wow.
Lighter, and that's what makes it most valuable. The most expensive Vicuna coat we sold was $12,000.
What? $12,000. Okay, that's my new grail, guys.
Right?
That's my new grail. Everyone's new.
We want a what kitten?
A Vancouver kitten.
A Vancouver kitten.
That's what I heard.
That's what you said. New Bolo.
There we go. So Candace wants to know if anyone does six figures. I know for us,
You guys do.
yeah, we just barely. Well, I don't think I quite made it this last year.
I was
You did,
99,600
No, you ended
last
up.
year.
No, you ended up being over.
Oh yeah, because I
100.
had to
You
add.
hadn't added in,
I
like,
hadn't
your-
added my Amazon, which was like $400 or something like that.
But it was just enough.
It was
to,
like
push
it was like
over.
100,000, like and $20 or something.
I was just
like
under.
right over.
But this year, I think each of us are on track to. You're gonna be a little ahead of me, but we're both gonna be over the 6-figure mark.
I should
So-
do 140.
Gross. We're talking gross.
Yeah, and you should do
Nice.
120, I think.
I definitely do
But-
on all
Yeah.
platforms.
Yeah, on all
On all
platforms.
platforms,
Anybody else
absolutely.
out there? Hit 6 figures gross? No? Yeah, yeah. You ladies do. Okay.
You ladies will. Yeah.
They do.
All right. Very, very cool. Let's see.
Yeah.
What other
Somebody else said
questions?
Nicolas Cage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Candace Pitt, you're right. My Pet Monster. I've never found one of those.
What
She's
is
like,
that?
mine is the, she said hers and mine are the same. That it's definitely on my list. I've never found one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's definitely a holy grail item for me, but it's a My Pet Monster. It's a vintage toy from the 80s that sells for a lot. It's one of the things I've never
Yeah.
found.
Do the-
So Sunny wants to know, what is your go-to store for goods or for
I think
sourcing?
you know for us.
Ross.
Mine is actually Buffalo Exchange. I mean, I love Savers, but if I could only pick one store to buy stuff to flip, I get really excited about Buffalo Exchange because I get to find good vintage stuff there. How about you guys?
Savers.
Go-to store?
Savers. Holly.
Deseret Industries.
Okay.
Deseret Industries. Okay.
Goodwill Salvation Army.
Goodwill
Okay.
or Salvation Army.
Sorry, Goodwill.
Goodwill.
Arizona.
Goodwill, Arizona.
Mine's a little complicated. There's this store in Compton, Los Angeles.
Compton,
Oh,
California?
yes.
Compton, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's one of these weird stores that somehow gets like drug dealer clothes, but it's all like Prada and.
Well, I'm hanging out with these girls.
Apparently, she likes to go to Compton to get the repossessed drug dealer clothes. They've been either the pawn. They're pawning their drug dealer clothes in Compton.
That's how
I never knew. Ken says it's all fake. No, she knows what she's doing. It's not fake. That's the thing. But that's weird.
I can't say they're from drug dealers. I don't know. But
You put that in your
She's
keywords?
assuming they're from drug dealers. Way to profile, Amanda.
All right. So Mary wants to know your quickest sale and how much was it?
Vicky had one this weekend.
Was that quickest though? That wasn't the quickest though. We're talking like sales where you listed it and within 5 minutes. or-
Yes.
what was your
Okay, so
quickest?
I'm probably going to talk about it on Sunday. But I listed a comforter set and it sold 90 seconds after I listed it. I listed it on eBay. I was on list perfectly, cross-posting it to another platform. I hit submit to cross-post it to Etsy and it sold on eBay.
Wow.
yeah.
What kind of?
Like it was within a minute and a half.
And sold for how much?
$200.
Okay.
It was a Laura Ashley plus shipping. It was a Laura Ashley comforter.
Mm-hmm.
I paid,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
And then I ended up selling the same woman the set of sheets that I was just listing as well because they hadn't been listed
Yeah.
yet. So she bought the sheets for $120.
Mm-hmm.
So
Anybody else have a super fast sale?
30 minutes.
Yeah. Do you remember how much it was?
I think I paid $199. It was some kind of a painting that was in, their holiday section at Goodwill. I just saw it and it looked pretty good, so I just figured I'd bring it home. It was $1.99, and I think I obviously underpriced it, as Theresa would say, because it sold for me 30 minutes pretty quick. But I think I made $100 off of that, which for
$199 into $100. Yeah, it was
I'll
a
take that every
painting.
day.
It was a cute little holiday painting. Yeah.
She paid $1.99 for a holiday painting and it flipped and sold in 30 minutes for about $100.
I'll take that.
Okay. Anybody else want to answer that, or you don't have to? Okay. I actually really like this question. Let's see, where did it go? If you won the lottery, would you still be a reseller?
No.
No? How about you?
No.
I would say yes. Now, would I be a reseller like I am now? Would I be working 7 days a week? No, of course not. But if I won the lottery and was like super rich, I'd be like, yeah, I'd still like to go on the hunt and look for really cool stuff. And then it's like I probably wouldn't be doing best practices and like listing every day. I would just do it casually just because it was fun.
I would be an Airbnb host all over the country.
All right.
What I would probably have several nonprofit foundations.
Yeah.
If I was independently wealthy, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I'd be doing a lot of charity work within the communities that mean a lot the most to me.
Because there are plenty of resellers within our seller community who don't depend on the income they make. They just do it because it's fun.
That's true.
So there are quite a few. How about
So
the
I
rest
might
of
be
you?
a picker just for fun, for sure.
Yeah. How about the rest of you?
Picker for sure.
You would still do it?
No.
No.
I tried.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you would try.
See, I would travel and I would have foundations. Yeah.
No, I don't care.
Yeah.
See, yeah, because like I grew up thrifting, so I think it's fun but it'd definitely be a lot more. I probably would want to travel and like go. I think it'd be really fun to go to like another country and see what kind of stuff they have and explore and stuff. So
I'm going to answer this one question, and we're not going to do a huge discussion about it, but I'm going to answer Diana's question about the whole promoted listings drama. We've been talking about it. We've kind of shut down. There were multiple Sky is Falling Chicken Little threads in the boss group yesterday. We answered several of them and then shut a bunch down because it just kept going.
well, people kept creating new posts.
Here's what I'm going to say, and I think you should, if you don't know exactly what's going on, I think you should go and watch Rally Roots. Ryan did a video this afternoon, not all of the ones that were done yesterday by several people and put out in the last few days. Ryan did one this afternoon that broke down each issue, and I think it's probably the best one I've seen so far.
Well, and it was after
accurate.
It was after he had talked to the promoted listings team, and so he was giving information. They could see what is happening back there, dog.
Sadie's talking.
Come here.
So here's the thing. I think if you watch that video and watch the follow-up after he's talked to everybody, what he says in his video is exactly what we were saying in our chat. Yes, in the boss group yesterday.
Yeah.
So he did get clarification about the whole promoted listing thing and about ad blockers. And ad blockers, they are aware. Yes, it is working against some people with certain ad blockers and certain operating systems. It is fewer than 2% of viewers are being affected by it. Of listings, fewer than 2%.
Yeah.
That is, the sky is not falling. So if it's fewer than 2% are being affected, and it's a situation that they are aware of and they are working toward changing and fixing, there you go. Just watch the video. He had actually, we don't need to reinvent the wheel. His video is done well. It's concise. It's accurate, and there's no drama. So basically, promoted listings are working for you. Keep using them. But it's like whatever. You can play around with it. We're all supposed to do that anyway. Like, try doing campaigns or turn them off. Try different things. But they're basically saying less than 2% of listings are being affected by this. This is an issue that they're looking at. This is a new way of doing things that they just rolled out. So of course there's going to be some issues, and there's going to be, there's plenty of other times when they've made changes and parts of those changes haven't been good, and they fix it. So and there was a lot of drama for nothing. I understand, it just blew up. There was no reason for it to blow up. We all kept saying, here's the thing. We all knew that promoted listings were only going to be showing one item, either your promoted listing or your organic listing. This came out with the fall seller update. It has been happening since September 3rd, September 4th. They've been slowly rolling out across the whole platform. For me, if I look at my listings now, or I look at other people's listings, I'm only seeing one. Mm-hmm. So that means that my section of the server, wherever the heck that may be that they're working on, it's already rolled in for me.
Right.
That may not be for everybody yet, but my sales have not gone down. My sales are still at 30 or 40% promoted listings. I am still selling organic listings, and my sales are up, I don't know, 45% over last year.
Yeah. You have to remember, guys, eBay, the bottom line, they want to make money. And the only way eBay makes money is if we make money. So if there's an issue that is keeping you from being able to make as much money as possible, they're going to be working on it to make it better. And, she was just saying how there's, about how this was something that came out in the new seller update. I cannot believe how many people are like freaking out about this and going, and did you know that they're not showing both listings anymore? And it's like, did you not read the update? Guys, this is your business. If this is your business to the point where you're freaking out on the interwebs about it, maybe you should try reading the seller update and actually knowing what's going on with your business so it doesn't surprise you after it's been talked about for a couple months before.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Pretty much.
Just saying.
So yeah, we're not going to talk about it on Sunday. We're not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it anymore, period. Like there's a million videos out there about it. Just make sure you're watching the right ones.
Yeah. And I want to give a little tip. I want to give a little Facebook group tip right now, guys. I don't know why I just made it so that those guys were like, it was just a studio audience. Anyway, I want to give a little tip because we run a Facebook group, a relatively small one. There's other groups that are obviously much bigger. So whenever something like this happens, or like today, there were issues with eBay where people couldn't upload photos or they couldn't print their shipping labels. Whenever something happens,
eBay was glitchy. eBay needed to like take a nap and have a timeout today.
But my point is,
question.
But my point is, whenever something happens and people freak out, like it doesn't make sense to me. Like my first thing to do if something happens on my system is to go to a group, whatever group it is. I look for a post where somebody says it's happening, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's happening to other people too. For some reason, there's some people where it's like they don't even bother to look and see that there's 20 other posts that have already been done about it, and they start a whole new post like, did you guys notice that you can't upload photos?
4 hours after 9,000 other people have made the same comments.
So listen, guys. Listen.
No.
If something's going on, do a little search first. And then go to whatever post is already up that people are commenting on and comment and say, hey guys, it's happening to me too right now. And then it adds to the conversation.
Or report.
Or both.
Report your issue.
Both. But it's good because we do have people in our group and in other groups. We do have people from eBay. So it's good if, like, let's say something happens where pictures are disappearing, pictures aren't loading, whatever. If we have one post with 300 comments, then it shows that it's going to be noticed, and it's going to be easier to see like what all the common issues are that are happening, everything that's being shared. But if you have a bunch of like random posts with a 1, 2, 3 comments, it's like, come on, guys, come on.
Take some accountability for yourself and your own business. Mm-hmm. Stop throwing everything up in the air and expecting people to fix things for you.
Or we'll make you eat zombie Skittles.
We talk about this all the time. You know, being a reseller is not a difficult job. In fact, it's the easiest job I've ever had. It's the best job I've ever had. I love what I do, but it also is not for everybody. There has to be some level of skill set.
Yeah.
You don't just go out and buy random shit, throw it up on the internet, expect to be, making a 6-figure income in 2 months. And the people that can't do it and they can't figure out how to do it, are upset that they can't do it and they can't figure out how to do it. You need to educate yourself. You need to take control of your business, and you can't keep expecting it just to happen because you want it to happen. There is some level of skill set in honing your skill in buying the right things and selling the right things and selling them properly. And I'm not saying it takes a rocket scientist to do it. It doesn't, but maybe this is not the job for you. Maybe it's not something that works for you, and that's okay too.
Just like any other business, let's say you want to start a restaurant. Not every restaurant succeeds. Now it costs a lot more money to start up a restaurant. It's a lot harder to do. eBay and selling online just happens to have a very low threshold, low cost to start. And so anybody can open an account on eBay. But that doesn't entitle you to immediately be good at it and immediately be selling. And Kit made a really good point. He said, it's because it's slow, like it always is during this time frame, and everyone's looking for a reason why. And let me tell you guys, I say this again and again and again. If you're not happy, and again and again, if you're not happy with how your business is going, how your sales are going, yes, there may be issues. There may be something going on with the platform. There may be something going on with the time of year. There's a lot of outward, external reasons that might be affecting your business, but you can't do anything about that. So instead of looking at that, focusing on that, focus on what you can do to make your business better yourself, because you're going to find that it feels a lot better when you actually feel like you have some control over how your business is doing. Like last year, like I've said this many times, last year when Glitchapalooza was happening on eBay, I could have freaked out. I could have done lots of posts about how I couldn't believe.
Well, you did freak out. We all freaked out.
Right. But if all I did was freak out and do a bunch of posts and go on social media and talk about how eBay was ruining everything, nothing would change. And so what I did is I decided to put my energy into building up my Etsy store. And now here I am a year later, and my Etsy store brings in a nice little income, extra income, along with my eBay store. Yep. There you go.
You had lemons and you made lemonade.
I did.
Okay.
Ken, you might be harsh there, but it might be a little bit of the truth. Right. So one thing we want to do before we wrap up the rest of this show is we do want to do a giveaway.
But not to our live studio audience. We just like to torture them with zombies.
They don't get anything.
Aww.
That's not true though. What they got was they got tacos.
We had tacos,
They did.
yeah,
They had tacos.
Yeah, you guys didn't get tacos. They
So
got
our List Perfectly ladies, Clara and Amanda, have brought us some fancy schmancy t-shirts. So I know some of you guys were able to get one of these at eBay Open. I didn't get one. I may have to steal one. But
You don't have to steal. They'll give it to you.
oh, okay. It's actually a really nice t-shirt. So we want to do a giveaway.
One and you don't.
You have one of everything.
What'd somebody say about Theresa being a 10-year-old boy? What's your whole song?
That was pretty accurate.
That's from, who is that from?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Look what I have.
I
And
got
you
the
don't
ice
have
cream,
one.
and you
We
don't
can't
have
afford
one.
it.
See, I told you she's very dark. Very dark. You guys didn't know this. This is what happens at No Pants Friday After Dark. You learn things, maybe things you
Eddie
don't learn
Murphy,
now.
delirious.
Here's the funny thing. It's like, I never watched Eddie Murphy. I watched my brother and his friend do Eddie Murphy. Delirious,
So you got like the clean version, the somewhat clean version.
I guess. Is it
You
is it
must
not a clean
have.
version?
It's
Oh.
Eddie Murphy in the
It's
80s.
Eddie
There was
Murphy.
nothing clean
Oh.
about Delirious.
All right, how are you giving this away?
Okay, so quick question. At what level of listings should one join List Perfectly? That's entirely up to you. If you are looking to expand your business and you want to list on multiple platforms, there is a level that works for almost every seller on List Perfectly. There's the little baby levels, and then there's the big higher levels. So I would go to their website actually and read a little bit about the different levels and what they offer you, because there are different plans. The prices are right there. There's no bait and switch. It is what it is. And so if you go there and take a look, we have a link down below. If you go to the website and take a look, it'll explain what it does for you. There's some little demo videos to watch. Anyway, it's really good. So
Yeah. All right. So let's I'm gonna acknowledge this. What are you pointing at?
that.
Okay, Diana's Puppies, $20 super chat. I'm assuming that is one of her puppies right there, her avatar.
It's a real cute puppy.
$20 super chat from Diana's Puppies. She says, "Thank you for taking the time to answer my question. We love you both." Sorry, Theresa. We love you both. Well, she just learned how mean you are. All right, so actually, I'm gonna give Diana a little bit of a super chat song. Super chat, she's super chatty, yow. You want a zombie skittle?
Yeah, have another
No,
zombie.
I'm good. I'm off Skittles for a bit, guys. No thanks. Good. All right, so somebody needs to come up with, first of all, we have 146 people watching. We were up to 155 at one point, and we only have 38 thumbs up.
Kent said it got weird. That's why some people left.
Yeah, must be it. First of all, I'd like you to hit the thumbs up button. When we get to 75 thumbs up, I will do the giveaway.
What?
Wait. 75. No, when we get to 100, we'll do a giveaway. There's 150 people in the chat.
It's a lot of 100. It's a lot of effort to push that button.
You shut your mouth, Theresa, before I put a zombie skittle in it. Get it to 100 and we will give out a prize. And probably we'll make Theresa ship it. And maybe she'll put and maybe you'll put language. Your mother's here.
This is
Maybe-
actually a really nice t-shirt. It has a little stretch to it, which is kind of nice. I like t-shirts.
How
that
about
have
this,
a little
guys?
stretch
How
to
about this? Not only is she gonna send you this t-shirt, but she's gonna put in a super secret extra swag prize in there.
them. Ooh.
Yeah, you have to give up something. You have to give up something.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna tell you what it is. You'll get it though. It'll be something.
Okay, my swag closet is like diminished to
Again,
almost nothing.
We've learned today Teresa's dark and Teresa's very negative.
Hey,
Okay.
how you think about my swag I got today?
Mother Yields wants to be something red. Something red. Okay, come on, guys. We
Okay.
need 30 more. Let's get that. We got 100.
29,
We have 147
28.
people watching right now. Somebody we had 2 thumbs down. Now we only have 1. So somebody changed their mind. They felt a little guilty.
They thought we were horrible.
They thought we were horrible.
We turned it around.
Yeah.
Thank you, Holly, for changing your vote.
Oh! All right, like I said, guys,
We
We need 25 more thumbs up, and you will get we'll pick a winner for a Let's Perfectly t-shirt and a top secret T-Money prize.
Oh, my
Yeah, that's
Lord,
right.
So much pressure.
Oh, you're such a baby.
Good money.
Wow.
And what we're gonna do is we are going to. All right, we're over 75. I'm gonna go.
No,
no,
believe in us. Believe in us. We're doing 100. Look at this. She's so
Ye of little faith.
seriously.
We can get to
We have
100.
150 people watching. We can't believe in like 20 more people giving us thumbs up. Come on.
You
Come
must be
on.
a joy at Christmas time. Believe.
Amanda Clark West Reading wants to know if the secret prize will be an autographed headshot. I think that'd be pretty good. Maybe you never know. You can never know. Never know. All right, guys. Come on, let's go. What is? Let me ask you. What's your method of choosing a winner?
It's going to be a number, and I'm going to let
Numbers are tough.
Aren't you a numbers geek?
I know, but numbers on YouTube videos, like everyone goes, really? I picked that number first.
Doesn't matter. We always say
We've
I
never
know,
had a
I
problem.
know.
It's the first one,
I know. It's
And we
not
don't-
fun
and
for
we
the
don't-
audience.
and we don't get the sass from them because we
A
said it
panda
ahead of
for
time.
mom's lasagna. I ain't sending nobody my mom's lasagna. She makes it. I mean,
You just put it in like a Ziploc bag and throw it in there. All right, guys.
Kent, you must be taking lessons from Allison. That's Allison's
She
number.
left. Yeah.
She just signed off.
Yeah. Sorry.
So
All right, guys. Come on. 15 more thumbs up. We need 15 more, and we will send out a prize. I'm telling you.
Mary Mobley got the number. That's it right there. 6284759.
Is that a song? 62847492748. You don't remember that song from
That's
the
not
80s?
a song.
That's Jenny.
That's
I got
totally.
your number.
Jenny, we have your number.
All right, I think we're stalled.
I know.
We're
No, we're
stalled
not.
at 87.
Believe.
Everybody,
Believe.
in there, get your phone out. Hit a
We need
thumbs up.
13 more, guys. 13 more. Come on.
Let me go get my computer. Oh wait, this is my computer.
Amanda says she can't give anymore. Anyway, all right. We just need 12 more, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, so in the meantime,
Oh wait, who was the cheerleader?
Who's the
Somebody here was
cheerleader?
the cheerleader. Are you a
I
cheerleader?
was a cheerleader.
Somebody
Oh, you were a cheerleader.
somebody do a cheer for us. UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly.
Woo,
You ugly. Remember that one?
Clearly I do.
Come on, be aggressive. Be aggressive. BEAGGRESSIBE aggressive.
Be aggressive. We did that.
What was your favorite cheer?
That was actually one of them.
Tell us
Be
a
aggressive.
story about how when you were a cheerleader, you guys were cocky assholes. You'd come out to what song was it?
It was Queen.
Uh-huh.
So we used to win every year. We used to win the competitions. We
used to
would
win
walk in
every
with the boom boxes on our shoulders because, it was the 80s.
I was gonna say,
So we used to come in with the boom boxes on our shoulders playing We Will Rock You. And then we would walk out after we won with the trophy playing We Are the Champions.
Yeah. And they were like,
oh,
we're like, we win every year. Okay. So this is our
Such
cocky.
good sports.
We win. We win every year.
We were super cocky.
Okay. And look at you now.
8 more. 8 more.
See, now I couldn't do a herky to save my life.
Do you think I was a cheerleader?
No.
What? Did you hear my cheers?
UG.
UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly. Woo woo. You ugly. Woo woo. You like that?
No, it was this.
You do this.
It was we clapped like this.
Yeah. See?
The super head.
Greg Dupage Piquer says that I have a nice
Remember
spirit.
when we were talking about doing it open?
All right, guys. 8 more thumbs up, and then we're giving a prize. Otherwise, we're going all night. Oh, wait, I won't say that. But
No, we're not.
8 more thumbs up, guys. That's all we need is 8 more. Look, that person, they got over their guilt. They gave us the thumbs down
Oh.
again.
93.
93, we need 7 more.
We're
Spirit fingers. I'm like, where's spirit fingers?
I said a boom, chicka boom.
I said a boom, chicka boom. I said a boom, chicka boom. I said a boom, chicka rocket, chicka boom.
Woo, woo.
I wasn't a cheerleader, but I did take football stats.
Oh, of course.
Hashtag number geek.
Pop rocket. There's
What?
another one. Yeah,
that?
of course she did.
We got
That's
spirit.
true.
Yes, we do. We got spirit. How about you?
Did all that, and then some. But
All
I
right.
was a Catholic.
What
school
are jazz
cheerleader.
fingers? What is that? Who does that?
This is like this.
That's jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Somebody's like jazz fingers. That's weird.
Well, this is the other thing you do. This is applause. So
Oh,
like
in the
you'd be like,
deaf community, in the deaf community, this
Yeah,
is,
they
this
do
is-
that.
Yeah,
So I don't know what jazz fingers are.
I don't know.
That's kind of creepy.
yeah.
5 more thumbs up, guys.
right,
5 more
good
thumbs
enough,
up,
good
and then
enough.
we'll make Vikki eat some more
No.
zombie skills.
No.
And then we'll make Holly eat some more farts. And then
Nope. Done with the Skittles.
4 more, guys. 4 more. Let's do this. Come on.
Okay, come on, you guys.
Come on. Let's
Okay.
do this.
Yours for the asking.
Mhm.
How many do you have?
Oh, what are you giving? Ooh! Here it is, guys. And she's gonna sign it. And she'll sign it, but it'll be a personalized signature. So it's gonna be 2. It's not just gonna say Theresa T Money. It'll say like, to whoever. It'll be like to Kit. Best wishes. Have a good summer. Have a good summer. See you next year. Wait, that's like the
KIT.
yearbook.
No.
KIT.
Sell yeah.
Sell yeah.
Sell yeah.
All right, 2 more thumbs up, and this could be yours.
It's like the poor dog is like,
The poor dog is
Poor
WTF.
Sadie lives a very quiet, docile life. Like this is the most noise that's been in her life.
Okay, all right. We hit 100, even though Vikki refused to believe in us and our abilities.
Do
All right.
you believe?
so since we have 100, I am going to, first of all, not yet. When I say go, I got to write it down first. Well, I'll whisper it to Katie.
No,
We can believe you. What's
is
this?
no, this is the number.
You guys are doing jazz
Oh,
fingers
all right.
down here. It's
Okay.
really weird.
All right, so Kent says she's like, bring me back to the shelter. The dog.
Oh,
We're not that bad, Kent.
Sadie was a shelter dog, and let me tell you, we hit the lottery with her. And
Uh-huh.
she's not my dog, although she does sleep in my room every night. But she's my mom's dog. And we say we hit the lottery with her because we never trained her. We never did anything. My mom doesn't have any gates on her back door. She goes in the backyard. She doesn't ever wander to the front yard. We got
She's a
her
good
in
dog.
October.
She's a good
The
girl.
first time we heard her bark was Christmas Day.
Aww.
I know. She's a good puppy. Come here, puppy.
She likes
Come
Unlike
Santa
our
Claus.
rotten mutts that bark all the time.
All right. Okay. So how?
All right.
So
So I am going to pick, when I say go, it's going to be a number between 1 and 100. The first person that we see,
mhm.
because I know you guys all start typing real fast all of a sudden, the first one that we see that gets the number correct will be the winner.
Yeah.
1 through
Okay?
what?
So now
1
you're
through
talking too much
100.
because now that people are going to start typing it, and you haven't even said go yet.
1 through 100 and go.
What number am I looking for? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. 1 through 100. Barry, you're wrong. Mary, you're wrong. Deborah, you're wrong. Mother Deals, you're wrong. Jamie, wrong. Kelly Schrupp, real wrong.
You're getting closer. You're warm. You're cold.
Uh,
Cold.
I don't think I've
Wait.
seen it.
Oh. No, I didn't either.
Let's see. Man, you guys. Come on.
Oh.
Come on.
Where were they when
Okay, hold on.
Hold on.
Don't say the name yet. So let me go
Okay.
real quick. I'm gonna do a little
Okay,
scroll
stop,
through.
you guys.
Guys, stop typing numbers. We've already gotten it, but we gotta check and make sure that
It's the
because it
first.
goes really, really fast.
It goes really fast.
Really fast. But I think the person who won is gonna really appreciate that headshot.
Uh-oh. I missed it.
Oh, I didn't. I saw who it was.
What do you mean you saw who it was? Yeah, I saw who it was. But anyway, so I'm just double checking to make sure that we got the right person. And yep, who is it?
Oh my gosh! Woo-hoo!
Susie Bill.
The number was number 2. Susie was the first person. Susie, send me actually send Theresa a message because she's going to mail it out. So send her a message with your address and everything.
Yeah.
I'm glad that the one that gets me got my nickname. Wait, Susie, do you want me to frame it for you?
Yeah.
Do you want me to get
Yeah.
some matting?
Yeah.
Do we put it on canvas?
Yeah.
Oh, Campbell.
Oh yeah, I'll cut some of my hair and put it on there.
You guys are nuts.
My one and only professional headshot I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, Mother Deal says
Ooh,
you need to write the joke.
Write
on
the
back.
joke on the back of it. Or you can write on the
So wait. If you guys can't remember that joke, you're lame. Okay, like come on. Come on.
You're so funny. You have to sign a T money for
Of
sure.
course.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Versus
yeah.
Beach.
All right, we're wrapping it up, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for a very special No Pants Friday After Dark, Phoenix edition, Arizona edition,
Gilbert
Money
edition.
T-Money edition, and thank you very much to our live studio audience. Yep. And thanks, Mom.
Clara, hit the tequila.
Thanks to Mom for the awesome tacos that we got to eat before the show.
Wait, Mom, put your head down a little bit. Put your head over.
Come on, lean in.
No, that's over here. Oh, they're safe.
Turn the quick, get her! All right, guys, thank you so much. And again, be on the lookout. I will post Sunday morning for our Sunday live haul. It'll be earlier than usual, probably noon. So we will see you then, and hopefully we'll have lots of awesome stuff to show you guys on our live haul. And we will see you later. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.